Hey collective, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. My name is Savannah. For today, I'm just going to pull from whatever card Spirit leads me to and see what messages are for us at the present time. Let me see, where am I going to get started? Let me actually start with this oracle. Just get some overarching energy before we get into the tarot. Hope you're doing really, really well. All right, Spirit, thank you for presiding over this reading for collective. I was clearing out and kind of straightening up my different decks and removing some, putting some other ones out. I came across one and I'm like, ooh, I was really feeling called to it. So sat down for a reading. All right. Let's see, overarching energy for collective at this time. Overarching energy for collective at this time. What does collective need to know in the current energies? Oh. What do we need to know as we head into perhaps this new week, Spirit? Or whatever week that may be for you. All right, what does collective need to know? Let's do one more. Overarching energy for collective at the current time. All right, overarching energy for collective at the current time. Overarching energy for collective. All right. Let's see. So we have quite a few. So listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success, and I listen and discover the way to the eternal. It was in the reverse, so perhaps there's a call to listen more. Listening to the signs and the symbols. Okay. And then let's see what else came out. Being true. I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am, and I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth. So being true to oneself, removing the mask. Stop creating illusions. Yeah, and we have that the listening in reverse. So what I'm really getting here is there's a need to be authentic, be genuine, remove the mask, be your authentic self. Let's see. And then the voice of the heart and manifestation of light, both in reverse. So yeah, I'm really getting authenticity here. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light, and then manifestation of light. I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my inner light grows. Yeah, so there's a lot about really authenticity, silencing fears, silencing, like removing illusions, trusting in the self, trusting in the light. A lot here about transforming to be one that can live authentically. Really digging into your intuition and allowing your intuition to be like your GPS, right? And then learning to love myself at the bottom of the deck. All right, these are beautiful messages. So really just that authenticity, being genuine, being true to yourself, not wearing a mask, not living in illusions. Everything turns to light. Yeah, when we do that, everything will turn to light, right? When we're being our authentic selves, there's no room for illusions in our life, right? Doesn't mean that the fear completely goes away, but your authenticity and knowing oneself is what is going to allow you to go in the direction of light, right? And it's going to allow you to overcome those fears, to silence those fears, to realize that it's fear talking and not your intuition, right? One thing that I've said multiple times on this channel is, oftentimes people think of intuition as like their gut, but please recognize that your gut can actually be rooted in fears and insecurities and unhealthy patterns. So intuition is much, much deeper than that. But in order to be able to tap into that intuition, we have to be able to quiet the mind, ground ourselves, and really be authentic. Be authentic. Even with painful truths. Okay? All right. Let's see what other messages Spirit has for us. Let's see what other messages Spirit has for us. Hi, Prince. My dog just walked in. All right, let's see. Get a couple more shuffles. This was the deck that I came across. And I'm like, I don't even know where I got this. But I like it. I like the antique look on it. But I really don't even remember getting it. Excuse me. All right, let's do two more, Spirit. Two more. Any additional messages for collective? 1, 2. All right. Feels good. All right. You at the core, the Hierophant. That's that alignment with the highest self. That's the authenticity, living as the highest version of ourself. This is a commitment to the things that we subscribe to, our beliefs, our values, our book of life, the way that we live our life. The Hierophant, they stand up. And they stand up for what they believe. They know how to stand up for it, and they know how to stand next to it. Okay? I like that it's in the upright, the Hierophant. All right. So a deep commitment to whatever it is in your life that's important to you. But most importantly, a commitment to the self and to the highest version of the self. Let's see what's crossing you. Page of Swords. I think you're taking a look right now. You're observing what are those things that are aligned with your highest self? What are those things that are aligned with your deepest good, your highest good, your highest self? And I feel like in your oracles, being true to oneself, right? Removing your mask so that you can live authentically, and so that illusions are dismantled. Really listening to the heart, really listening to the signs and the synchronicities around you. And in that, being able to go towards this version of the highest version of yourself, right? So Page of Swords, you're taking a look at this. It looks to me like and I might see more, but right now you're just observing. You're just really taking a look at things. You're trying to gain clarity. The Page of Swords is just an observing energy. It's like I'm observing what is for my highest good. I am observing what are the values and the beliefs that I have subscribed to, okay? And are they aligned with who I am now, present day? Perhaps they could have been aligned at a different time, but are they aligned with my highest good and my highest potential now? Okay, so this is currently challenging you. All right, let's see what's in your recent past. 6 of Wands. So in the past, you felt very confident. You felt very victorious. You felt seen. You felt valued. You felt recognized. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's see what's on the exit. 9 of Pentacles. Abundance. Feeling abundant. Feeling like an independent energy that knows their value and that knows their worth. This is very interesting because these are normally very positive cards, very empowered cards. This one, 6 of Wands, can be like a little bit of ego or pride. 9 of Pentacles, however, is like independence. It's, I know my value. I know the things that I have built for myself, and I'm abundant, and I know how to make things happen. I know my value. I know my worth. I know what's aligned with my worth and my value. But that's on the exit, which is interesting to me. Okay. Let's see what's crowning you. 9 of Swords in reverse. So overcoming some anxiety, stress, and worry. I'm also seeing in this card like the swords pointed at you, right? And swords represent thoughts or communication. And it's like you're overcoming that. It's in the reverse, which is good. I'm going to be very interested in your clarifiers, collective. And then let's see what is to come. Ace of Cups, love, a fullness of heart, a lot of self-love, a lot of understanding of the love within you and the love that you have to give and the love that you want to have in your life. Okay, very interesting. So this to me is interesting. 9 of Pentacles on the exit and then Ace of Cups in what is to come. So this could be like leaving a state of independence. So perhaps you're single and you're moving into a love connection, or you're opening yourself up to the idea of love here in the near future. All right, definitely want to get clarifiers. Let's start right at the center of that Hierophant. I love this. Hierophant. Let's see the Hierophant. So, like I said, your highest self, really standing firm for the things that you believe in, standing firm in them, standing next to them, fighting for those things, committing. It's commitment. It's commitment of the highest self. Our values, the things that we subscribe to. Let's see the Hierophant. Right at the core. Let's see the Hierophant. One more, the Hierophant. All right, let's see the Hierophant for collective. Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, and then Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. We have the Magician in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, and Eight of Swords in reverse. Interesting. I like that the Eight of Swords is in reverse, which means similar to this Page of Swords energy, you're taking a look. Eight of Swords in the upright is a willful blindness. It's like wearing a blindfold because you don't want to see. And I feel like you've removed the blindfold and you now are taking a look at these things, right? Like, what are the things that I stand up for? Who am I? What is my highest potential, right? So with this being in the reverse, it's similar to your Page of Swords also being in reverse. It's like I'm taking a look at it, not doing anything yet. And I see that with the Page of Wands and the Magician in reverse. I'm not doing anything with it yet. Do you have the ability to? Yes. Are you potentially manifesting or trying to manifest that for yourself? Yes. Are you looking towards with hope and enthusiasm and with joy and almost like with a little bit of excitement towards really understanding what is correct for you and what's aligned with your highest good? Yes. Are you taking action? Not at this time. Not that I see. I see you right now, currently under contemplation of these things. All right, let's take a look at that Page of Swords. There is the potential to take action. Knight of Wands. But it's under the bottom of the deck. Okay, so it's available to you. But I think right now you're just in a state of contemplation. You're trying to gain insight. Okay, let's see Page of Swords. Let's see Page of Swords. One more for Page of Swords. Can I see Page of Swords? I seen the Hierophant trying to pop out. Okay. The Hermit. A lot of earth energy here. So the Hierophant is Taurus energy. The Hermit is Virgo. We have a lot of Pentacles on the table. Okay. Three of Wands on its side. Okay. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The Star in reverse. And Four of Cups. Interesting. In reverse. And what I find very interesting is the way that the Three of Wands came out. It's like it's got its back looking the other way from all of this. So whatever pathway that you had potentially built into, that you were making work, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, you were investing your time, your energy, your dedication on that path, brought you a lot of sadness and dissatisfaction, a lot of almost boredom apathy. Like there's got to be more than this. But you built into it. And at one point you thought it was your path. You thought it was aligned with your highest self, right? The Hermit holds the lantern that has the star in the lantern, and it lights the path forward. And it's based on experience, and it's based on deep internal insight. And so I see you in this Hermit energy, really digging deep within the self about wanting to move forward in your future, but it looks like a pivot from this, okay? It's almost like, what was I committing to and why? Because all it did was bring me unhappiness and dissatisfaction, feeling a missed opportunity, right? Especially on this card, one of the cups is elevated above the tree of life, and the 3 are down here, and there's one that's elevated. It's almost like that missed opportunity. And the 3 of Wands energy is looking towards the future, which I saw the Page of Wands, with hope, with enthusiasm, with anticipation, but it also is a waiting energy. And that coupled with the Hermit energy here, it's like, I need to wait because I need to gain more insight. I need to gain more insight about what is aligned with my highest good, my highest self. What do I want to commit to? I need to know what I'm going to commit to, because I want it to be aligned. And I want to be able to stand up for it and stand next to it. Okay? All right, let's see what you were feeling really confident about in the past. Could be confidence, could be pride, could be ego. Let's take a look here. Show me the 6 of Wands for collective. Show me the 6 of Wands for collective. What was collective feeling so good about? Could also be like a sense of like triumph. Like you triumphed, you won, you were victorious, right? Let's see what the 6 of Wands was for you in the recent past. Show me the 6 of Wands. Let's see one more. 6 of Wands. Just heard it was an illusion. Going back to that being true to yourself. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am, and I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. Okay. 6 of Wands, the World in reverse. Two of Swords on its side. Seven of Cups on its side. Ace of Wands on its side. This is interesting. It looks like after some confusion, you pursued new options. And that made you feel good. You decided, you know what? After some confusion, I'm going to do something for myself. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. I'm going to head in this direction. I feel good about it. Possibly reopen a cycle, the World in reverse. And that's the direction that you headed, Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. The Fool. The Fool, yeah. You took a... But you notice it was in the reverse. Meaning, so the Fool in the reverse can be foolish. Okay? So I do see this as maybe a point of pride. You thought that in the past, you know what, I'm going to start this passionate new beginning for myself. I'm going to potentially reopen up a cycle, an option that exists, and I'm going to take a leap of faith. But I feel like it turned out to be foolish. And I say that because then we have the Nine of Pentacles on the exit, which is your abundance, which is your value, your worth, knowing your value, knowing your worth. I want to see what this world, show me the World in reverse. Show me the World in reverse. Two of Pentacles. It was something that something that you tried to rebalance. You tried to rebalance and heal a breakage that had occurred. Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse. But I feel like it was something that couldn't be healed. Four of Swords. Okay. Five of Wands. On its side, there was a lot of conflict, a lot of internal conflict, perhaps. Five of Wands can be internal. It also can be self-sabotage. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe we'll get more. Nine of Pentacles for collective. Nine of Pentacles on the exit for collective. Nine of Pentacles for collective. Nine of Pentacles for collective. The Chariot. Ten of Swords. Interesting. So you're going towards overcoming pain in your heart, an ending. Ten of Swords in reverse. Nine of Pentacles again. I'm getting that the ending, whatever ending, I don't know if it's This one, I don't feel like it because you didn't really show me an ending here other than it was a foolish decision that was made. And hasty, Ace of Wands. It was foolish. It was self-sabotage. It was based in pride and ego. And then on the exit is overcoming an ending and moving towards, it looks like you're showing me Nine of Pentacles twice, towards standing firm in who you are and in your value. Can I get one more on this? Chariot, Nine of Pentacles on the exit. But it's like, I'm not moving towards independence. That's what's odd. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Justice at the bottom of the deck. I feel like it's like deciding to move forward in a direction that's right for you, but it's on the exit. It's like it's almost like it was created by pain. It was created by pain. It was trying to overcome an ending. That's what I'm really feeling. Let me see if the Nine of Swords is crowning you. This piece over here, I might want to come back to. It's very interesting. Nine of Swords. What's crowning collective? It's almost like I move towards independence and it brought me pain. I see that here, right? Let me see the Nine of Swords in reverse. I see you overcoming. You have the ability to overcome the anxiety, the overthinking. Show me Nine of Swords. The Hierophant in reverse. That's so interesting. It's like you're not going to overthink commitment. You're not going to overthink what's right for you. The Hierophant in reverse, but at the core of you, you're reading the Hierophant in the upright. You're not going to overthink what's right for you. And down here, we saw I think there was the Two of Swords. That can be overthinking. A lot of confusion. And you're saying, I'm not going to do that. Show me Nine of Swords, the Hierophant. Not going to overthink what's right for me. The Swords. Remember I said they could be communication or like insights, thoughts. And they're like pointed at you. It's like I'm not going to be told what is right for me. The Moon on its side. The Devil. I'm going to overcome my fears. And actually take a look at what is correct for me. The Moon is like, it's our deep inner self. right? It also can be illusions. And remember, in your oracles, it talked about like not creating illusions. And you're showing, I'm not going to question what I know to be correct for me. So I'm not going to live in a state of illusion about what is aligned with me and my highest good and my highest potential and what is right for me, despite the fear. 4 of Wands. A relationship. Stability. It's like you want love. You want connection. You showed me down here. You made a hasty decision to try to repair, reopen up a cycle, repair something. And it didn't. It was foolish. It couldn't be healed. And then it brought you into a state of, it's almost like recognizing the pain that you had in not living authentically. And I say that because of the oracles, but then over here you show me 9 of Pentacles twice, being on the exit. It's like I wasn't living authentically. I wasn't living according to my truth. And I want to move towards that direction of moving in the direction of my truth. The Chariot is a very this way or that way. There's no in between. It knows where it's going. And you're showing me that up here. I'm not going to allow fears and anxiety of the minds to keep me from what is aligned for me, what is right for me, and the things that I want. 4 of Wands, stability, relationship, harmony, celebration. 9 of Swords, the bottom of the deck. Perhaps you had overthought, like we're overthinking this for a long time and it was creating a lot of stress and anxiety for you. But you're showing me 9 of Swords in the reverse up here. Like, I'm not going to do that. All right, show me the Ace of Cups. So this is an offering of love. It's also a fullness of heart. Could be coming towards you. Could be you extending it outwards. Show me the Ace of Cups. 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 Three of Cups, King of Swords, and 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like what you're saying is I've made up my mind. I've made up my mind. 5 of Swords is like a winning at all costs. Like, I'm going to be victorious. And not based in ego or pride, but actually victorious based in decision making and claiming love with another. 3 of Cups. This could be reunion energy here. And then here's the decision. So you have King of Swords, which is the decision-making energy. And then there's the decision-making energy here. 2 of Wands. And the Empress. Someone of high status, high value. Someone who's very important. Ace of Cups. Once again, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. I feel like it's you delivering your cup outside of yourself to whoever this Empress is to you. Empress, Emperor, however it may resonate for you. But there's active decision making that I want to be victorious in this connection. I'm going to offer my heart. I want to pull this together in harmony. I want to be able to celebrate this connection. Yeah, and I see you taking movement, you extending an offer from the heart. Okay, let's see. This is so interesting. So just to recap, the core is you taking a look at, what do I want for myself? What is aligned for me? What do I commit to and why? What does commitment look like for me? What have I been committing to that has brought me unhappiness? What have I been standing up for and it's brought me unhappiness? In the past, it looks like you attempted to reopen a cycle. It was a hasty, foolish decision. And it was a form of self-sabotage. You attempted to balance something that had broke. And thinking that you could heal it. And it was based in ego and pride. And then you move into a state of, what does my value look like? Who am I? Who am I? What am I standing for? What am I claiming for myself? How am I standing in my authority? How am I standing in my abundance? What am I building for myself? And I need to move towards the direction of building the life that I want and the life that is aligned with me. Back to the Hierophant energy. A life that is aligned with my highest good, my highest potential. And then I see you up here, crowning you is, I'm not going to overthink this. I'm not going to overthink my commitment. I'm going to actually take a look at it. It's been under my moon. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm going to overcome that devil, my fears, my anxieties, my overthinking tendency, because I want stability and I want this relationship. And then over here, you're making an active decision to extend your heart outside of yourself to an Empress, someone that you feel is important, someone that is valuable, someone that they've earned their status. The Empress is all four queens in one. They're experienced, they're empowered, they're a claiming energy. And you're saying, I want to be victorious in this connection. And I'm going to make an offering in love from the heart. It's beautiful. And then if you look up here, signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way. I'm true to myself. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am. Over here, Nine of Pentacles. And I reveal the good in me. I don't need to hide. I don't need to put things underneath the moon or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth, which I see over here. I silence the fear in me, silencing the devil, and discover the voice of my heart. So the heart space, you showed me Ace of Cups twice, the fullness of heart. The fruit of these words guide me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path towards light. And then manifestation of light. I see the beauty in me over here. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms. Yeah, like here, I free myself from negativity. Remember, whatever you've been investing in and it's brought you so much unhappiness, boredom, apathy, hopelessness. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms. My intellect shines and my inner light grows. It's beautiful. All right, let's get some advice for you, collective. I love this reading. Love this reading for you. Coming into alignment with your highest good, your highest self. Stepping into yourself. That's the whole premise of this channel. I love this. All right. Let's get advice for collective. Let's get advice for collective. Advice for collective. The Devil in reverse, 6 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like here, Spirit's saying, don't be afraid. So 6 of Swords. Could be turning this way, which would make it in the reverse, which is a return to something. It could be moving the opposite way, which is moving to calmer waters. So overcome the fears, move in the direction that you would like to go. Looks like you're making an active decision in the future. Don't compromise who you are. Yeah, don't compromise who you are and go towards your star. Don't waver in who you are and the desires of your heart. Stand your ground in terms of the love in your heart and what your desire is. 7 of Wands, Ace of Cups. This is the 3rd time you're showing me the Ace of Cups. Stand firm in your heart. Go towards what you want, your deepest desire, your vision for your life, for your path forward, your pathway. Move in that direction. It is your wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. And towards a soul bond. 6 of Cups. All right, I love this for you. Let's get potential outcome. Let's see. Can I get potential outcome for collective? Potential outcome for collective. Potential outcome for collective. Potential outcome for collective. Grounding, go deep. Go deep within the self and then uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Yeah, really go deep within. Yeah, and then there's solitude and then stepping into your power. That's that 9 of Pentacles energy. Go deep, explore within. Beneath the surface lies great bounty, and in silence peace prevails. And then step into your power. You are strong beyond measure. Yeah, you got this. You can do this. All right, collective. I hope that this helped you. Take care.